Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your November 2023 money and career reading. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to you. If you're returning, welcome back. I'm always grateful for every single one of you. We've got interesting energy in November. Now, granted, the energy in November should be a little bit less intense than October has been. October, of course, being eclipse season. All right. So if you're watching this when I post it, we're still in eclipse season because I'm posting this a little bit early. But November, part of the motto for us will be live and let live. All right. Let sleeping dogs lie and try not to engage because there might be some meddling people that are around. There may also be some people that want to really compete with you in some way. They want to go head to head with you. Maybe it's from jealousy. Maybe they're envious of you, what you have, what you've accomplished, or just your style. Because maybe things come easy to you or you make things look easy, even if they aren't necessarily. So this is where someone may want to go toe to toe with you in some way in the month ahead. Maybe try and avoid that situation if you can. It's a great month to try and avoid any kind of drama. We do have Scorpio energy. We're in Scorpio season throughout the majority of November, and this can bring that intense energy. It can also bring some fiery energy there as well. So some things could get a little bit spicy for you, especially around your workplace or your home, right? Especially if you're dealing with things about money. Now, competition can actually benefit you in the month ahead as well, right? Any intentions that you've set, especially anything that has been set in motion from the eclipses in October, this is where things can really happen for you in a very exciting way. So don't be afraid of a little competition. Don't be afraid of throwing yourself out there and jumping into that pool, because you could just be the one that rises to the top, right? You reach that finish line first. So competition can be a good thing, all right? But just be aware of people that might want to meddle in your business. Maybe they're trying to figure out how much money you make, what kind of investments you have, that kind of thing. And, obviously it's private information, but they can still try. So let's get right into it and see what we've got going on. Well, we're starting out with a bang. We've got the Ace of Wands there for you. We have the Five of Pentacles. Okay, so some of you are very much looking at changing your situation. And we've got the Seven of Cups in here as well. So, you might be looking for a fresh start. You might be looking for new ways to make your money grow instead of shrink in this energy. But the Seven of Cups, maybe there's something you're dreaming about or there's something you're uncertain about. But we'll go a little bit more into it. But we've got the Hanged Man there for you as well. Heart of your reading, we've got the High Priestess, Knight of Cups, we've got the Moon, the Ten of Cups, excellent, and we've got the King of Cups coming in there. Okay, so the beginning of your month may start out a little bit uncertain, okay, or maybe you've got some things that you've got to deal with, all right? Now, with the Ace of Wands starting out right there, the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Cups, you might need to use your imagination to either have a fresh start at an old problem, okay, or find new ways to make things happen for yourself, right? The Ace of Wands is a great energy. It's one of feeling inspired, feeling creative. It's one where you're bursting with energy. And it is this fresh energy here that can bring you some growth, new opportunities, and can really help you open some doors for yourself here. And, the thing is with the Five of Pentacles right beside that, some of you might be dealing with some financial losses, or you might be feeling a little bit inspired in this energy. Like, you know what? Enough is enough. I'm tired of living in this lack energy with the Five of Pentacles. I'm tired of not having what I want, right? Maybe your needs are met, all right, but you might be like, I've got some things that I want to buy, things that I want to do, and I can't afford it right now. So in this particular energy, you could be looking to change that situation for the better. But you may need to use your imagination. The Seven of Cups is where we're quite often imagining things. We're fantasizing about something, or we've got a lot of different opportunities or options, and we're just not sure where to start, or we're not sure what to choose, right? Because we can get very confused in the Seven of Cups energy, and we can be like, I just don't know. I don't know. Should I pull my money out of the bank right now in my investments. They look a little shaky, right? Five of Pentacles, losses. Okay, is there an opportunity for this to turn around? Or, do I leave my money where it is? Do I take it out of there? I just don't know. And so, the Seven of Cups can sometimes be that head in your hands kind of energy going, I just don't know. But with the Ace of Wands coming in here, this is bringing in an additional dose of energy of action. And this is bringing about your fiery side, shall we say, and you have that anyway, Saggy, your fiery side, and you're like, nope, I have the power to change. I can do this, right? So it's a huge dose of positive energy coming in there and maybe opening doors for new opportunities for you. So some of you may be coming to the realization that where you work, maybe there's no more opportunity, right? There's something you don't have. Maybe it's good. Maybe you don't mind going to work. You don't mind your job, but with the Five of Pentacles, you might not be getting something that you want. And with that being Pentacles is likely the money, right? So if you're not being paid what you're worth, this might be the month for you when you really figure out what changes do I need to make so that I can prosper and I can flourish and I can be abundant. I don't want to be in this lack energy anymore. The Seven of Cups, right? We do need to make a decision in that. And the thing is, right in the heart of your reading, I'm just going to jump around a little bit, is the High Priestess. Now, the High Priestess is where we really do trust our own intuition, right? Where you've got to really tap into your instincts here in this energy. And quite often, you know the answers, you know what you need to do, you know what direction you need to head in, you know what you need to stop, and you know what you need to start, right? But sometimes we doubt our own instincts because quite often our intuition, our instinctive energy defies logic a lot of the time. And in our human brains, we quite often need to find logic, right? Think of a scientist. If I can't prove it, it's not real, right? Or it doesn't work that way. And it's not necessarily that, right? It's just that maybe you just haven't found the way or found a different way to make something work. So in this energy, we quite often do get this little niggle in the back of our minds, right? And, we don't always trust it right out of the gate because we're taught not to. So you're really going to need to trust your intuition in the month ahead because you'll know what to do. You'll know what direction you need to take. You'll know what decisions that you need to make. You'll know what is good, what is not good, right? You will also know when someone is not being truthful with you as well. Remember, we do have meddlesome energy in the month of November, right? Where someone may be trying to get information out of you. And quite often when someone wants information out of you, right, they butter you up first. So just be a little bit aware of that, right? But your senses are very much heightened in this energy. But the High Priestess also shows up when we're making decisions, right? And so in this energy, you're reminded that you have all of the knowledge, the wisdom that you need within you to make the right choices, the right decisions for yourself, even if they're scary. Because the Seven of Cups, sometimes we do go around in circles a little bit because we get wrapped up in fear. What if I choose to leave my current situation for something new and it doesn't work out? What if I decide to pull my money out of my investment and put it somewhere else and I lose it, right? So we do quite often get a little bit afraid in that energy. But the High Priestess says, what choice you want to make right now, and you need to really trust your own judgment. But take your time to make a decision or to make some moves, because we do have the Hanged Man coming in here as well. And the Hanged Man energy, yes, it can be a pause or a delay in something. So it could be that there's something new or some improvements that are coming in for you, but there is a little bit of a delay. All right. And we do need to be very calm, very cool, very collected in this High Priestess energy, right? Just take that step back, just wait it out a little bit. But in the meantime, open your mind, right? Have a look at the possibilities of other scenarios because the Hanged Man is quite often where, number one, we're releasing something, we're surrendering, sacrificing, we're letting go, we're getting ourselves in the flow, and the High Priestess energy is very much in the flow, right? It's like I'm open, I'm receptive, I'm adaptable and flexible to things. I'm trusting my judgment, I'm trusting my wisdom, I'm trusting my intuition. And this is where things come about a little bit easier for you, because we're turning a negative into a positive, or we are just letting go of resistance, and change is maybe happening for you, or you might feel that there is something that you have to change. And sometimes when we resist that change too much, right, we just create so much extra problems for ourselves. So in this energy, this hangman energy serves you well. You may not like it, right? Because, you do have that little firepower always pushing you forward. But this can be an opportunity for you to gain a little bit of freedom here in this energy. Free yourself from, preconceived ideas, from, fear, from worry, right? And this is where you free yourself from your own personal doubts as well. But with the hangman, it being an energy of letting something go, yes, sometimes in order to improve your situation, sometimes you do need to let something go, right? And this can be belief systems, outdated belief systems about money, right? This can be a workplace that maybe is okay on a lot of levels, but except for the money front, right? And you might need to really decide, is this worth staying here? I'm kind of happy where I am right now. It's not that bad. It's just that I'm not making enough money. So, sometimes we do need to make those tough choices in that energy, right? But you are, by being in the flow, by being flexible and open to change, right? This is where you can really gain a little bit of clarity into your situation. The hangman does bring enlightenment and clarity, because we are looking at the big picture. We are looking at the important things. We're looking at the things that are going well. We're looking at the things that aren't working. And sometimes we can do something different with our current situation that can actually boost our money or boost our earning potential. It can be something really positive, but we've got to look at things from that big picture. We've got to look at things from a different perspective in order to make those decisions or to gather the information that we need. All right, so that hangman can really serve us well, even though it can make us feel as though nothing's happening, right? But things are about to shift in that energy for you. We do have the Knight of Cups coming in here. So, for some of you, yes, the Knight of Cups can be, a knight in shining armor kind of energy, someone coming towards you that maybe has an offer, an invitation, an opportunity. Someone may have a gift for you in this energy. So this can actually be really wonderful. This can possibly be a new job, something that's very much aligned with your heart space, aligned with your sense of creativity, aligned with your happiness, your well-being, right? So this can be something new and wonderful that's opening up for you. You just might have to kind of wait for it, or you got to wait to open the door of opportunity there, or perhaps there's something that you've missed, right? The Five of Pentacles, or something that you're not seeing, and in order to see your way forward, whatever it happens to be for you, whether it's just your investments, how you deal with your money, right, or whether it is your career path, right? Sometimes we need to look at things from a different perspective to find our way forward and to figure out what our answers are, because we're following the little breadcrumbs there. And, we just need to look up. We just need to look for them. And we quite often do find opportunities when we do have that open mind. But the Knight of Cups can represent some wonderful things that are coming towards you. You're feeling happy. You're feeling good. You're feeling really positive that you're going to succeed, right, wherever you do make some moves. But the Knight of Cups can also represent, for some of you, that a personal relationship gets back on track here as well. Money does affect our personal relationships, and sometimes it can cause quite a rift, especially when you've got two people that just don't have the same values or belief systems around money. It can create a lot of problems in relationships. So if you have a relationship here where the Five of Pentacles, you're not seeing eye to eye on money, or maybe you're all of a sudden reduced to a single income, right? Single with the Ace of Wands, and income with the Five of Pentacles. And this can restrict your growth or limit your opportunities. It can set you back a little bit. in that energy. So whatever it happens to be, if you do share finances, resources with another person, I feel like here you have an opportunity to turn things around and improve that situation, right? But you might need to really dig deep and get to the heart of the matter. We do have the moon card. The moon card can certainly represent the eclipse cycles have maybe brought something to light for you here in this energy. Eclipses do tend to shake things out of the woodwork. All right. But the moon also really does speak to the cycles in your life there. And this can be a cycle with the 10 of Cups and the King of Cups where your personal relationships are growing, right? So your happy home, I mean, the 10 of Cups is happy home, happy family, but it can also be happy career, right? Happy working, really happy working with your company, with your station there, that kind of thing, right? So it can be really wonderful energy, and especially with the King of Cups, right? This can be something really coming to fruition for you in a very positive way. But some of you here have a romantic relationship and personal relationship that is evolving, okay, or that you are repairing in this energy, and this really does help your money situation. So with this Knight of Cups can be all filled with love and romance, stars in the eyes. It can be a proposal. Okay, so for some of you, you might be on the path to marriage and family and, moving in together, right? So happy home with the 10 of Cups. So you could be elevating your status in that personal relationship. And now you've got joint resources, joint dual income, right? And this can actually make things a lot easier for you. And it can actually change your outlook on your money or even on what you do for a living. Okay, but the moon can bring surprises here as well. It really does speak to your ability to create. The moon is attached to our heart space, our emotions. There's Pisces energy, right? Very creative, very dreamy, but also very emotional here in this energy. And this is like happy vibes coming in here for you. So whatever your situation has been, I do feel that there's a significant turning point for you. There might be an important person that plays a key role, the King of Cups. Okay, some of you might get a promotion. That Knight of Cups that we've got there, the Knight can transform into the King. And this brings you 10 of Cups, a lot more stability, security, happiness, and in your world. So for some of you, you do have something significant happening in your current career path, and you might be getting that promotion. Some of you, you're opening those doors of new opportunities there. And, with the King of Cups, I mean, the King is the boss, right? King masters things. King is very successful, and the King is the leader. So you could be very much improving your situation there by following your heart, by trusting your instincts, by maybe even facing your fears in this energy, because the moon card does bring about an energy of face your fears, right? Because the moon is like, I don't know, I'm super scared to do this. I'm scared to let something go. I'm scared to start something new. I just don't know what's going to happen, right? And the 7 of Cups that's up here does speak to our fears sometimes as well. So in this energy, right, sometimes when we face our fears and we do those things that kind of scare us a little bit and we make those challenging choices in our lives, right, the rewards do come. And, because we just make the right decision at that time. We can't predict 5 years in the future, 10 years in the future. We can try, right? But we all have the opportunity to change things. So, all we can do is make the right choices in the here and the now with the information and with the instincts that are with us today. So sometimes we've got to make those tough choices and we've got to face those fears, and you just never know where it may lead you. And this is like the road to happiness, well-being. I'm feeling good. My future is bright. Maybe I've got what I've waited for in this energy, and this does bring you a huge boost in your world. So you might get a little bit more money. You might get a job that you love, or you could be finally happy that something that was promised to you, okay, that you haven't received, right, with that 5 of Pentacles, a little bit later in the month, things might actually fall into place for you there. But keep your wits about you. Make sure you do listen to your intuition. We've got the Angel of Strength coming in here for you, and it is a card number 5. Five's obstacles, challenges, but also exciting opportunities for change for the better, right? Getting out of this energy of the 5 of Pentacles. We don't like this energy. We don't want to keep this energy. We want to turn things around, and there is a potential here to turn things around. And with the Angel of Strength, this is kind of like the Strength card, right? This is about you really digging deep and embracing your inner strength, your confidence to make some changes, to get things done, to persevere through times of adversity, and then come out the other side older, wiser, better, and hopefully more prosperous in this energy. So call on the Angel of Strength in those times of trouble and strife and doubt, and you will get an uplifting energetic boost there. We've got Goddess of the Moon coming in. So you've got 2 moon cards coming out for you in this reading. And the High Priestess is very connected with the moon cycles. And so in this energy, you know, the Goddess of the Moon is all about you being open and being ready to receive, trusting your intuition, trusting your emotions, following your heart, and embracing the magic within. So it's a really powerful energy for you. Work with the moon cycles. We do have a new moon in Scorpio on the 13th of November, and we also have a full moon in Gemini on the 27th, which is actually really quite interesting in its energy, a little bit mystical, a little bit magical. We do have Mars energy coming out, which is that fiery energy at that time. So this can really be like some ground shaking opportunities for you here, right? But granted, also a little bit of uncertainty because that's just what happens. So we do have some wonderful things going on. But you know, you also might be dealing with the aftermath of those eclipses. And this is really a very interesting energy for you. So work with the moon cycles. Okay, if you want to manifest things into your life, or you want to get rid of things out of your life, maybe meddling or troubling people. Okay, the Hanged Man, gotta let it go, gotta let it go, gotta let it go. Surrender it to the universe, right? Just don't get involved in things, and you can rise above those kind of people with the low vibe energies, right? We don't want to, you know, we don't want to embrace that, right? So, you know, avoid conflict if you can. Okay, or if you can't avoid conflict, right, you might need to put up some really healthy boundaries, right? It's just the way things go. But be open and ready to receive. There's some really positive things that are going on for you, things that are shifting for you, and this can really set the stage for some success there for you. But the moon can really show that there's something here that you need to get clarity on, as the moon is illusion, things hidden in shadow, so we need to shine a light on something there. But the moon can also bring you surprises as well. We have card number 3 coming out here for you, creativity. Okay, it is the time for you to create whatever it is you're dreaming of. Create a new career, create a healthy bank account, create a happy home and great positive relationships, which also have a positive influence on your money, hopefully. If you've had a partner that has lost a job, right, or maybe they've had to take a pay cut or something like that, this can be a time of expansion and growth for you. All right, that creativity does speak to that as well. And it is number 3, and that is Venus energy, and carrying us through with all of these eclipses throughout the month of October, which spills over into November, right? This is a time of fertility, new beginnings, growth for you, abundance, and attracting all kinds of wonderful things your way. We also have, hey, 88 coming out here for you. We've got abundance there for you. Love this. This is exactly what we want to see in your money reading, right? We do start out at the beginning of the month, 5 of Pentacles, lack, right? Lack, not having enough. And what do we replace it with? Abundance. So a big turning point here for you guys. I do feel there's a big shift in the air, and you've had a lot of troubles, right, in the last number of months. I'm a Saggy rising, okay, and believe me, I mean, I've had some good things happen in certain areas, but other areas, man, oh man, has it ever been a little bit of a struggle in the last, and probably since about March, April, I would say. So I already feel a big breaking through, a breaking point here, and I do feel that there's a lot of magic, a lot of things that are happening, and yes, you gotta be flexible flexible. You got to be adaptable, right? That abundance energy, that number 8 is like a rubber band, right? Being very flexible. But 8 also represents manifestation, represents abundance, obviously, and it also does represent infinity, your infinite potential, right? The infinite abundance. So say affirmations out loud. I am abundant, right? I am, not I can be, or not I want to be. I am. I am affirmations are here and now, right? So look up some I am affirmations and see how your life changes, right? You got to say them out loud for them to really hit home. But say them. I am abundant. I am prosperous. I am successful, right? None of this lack energy. Poo-poo that. Get it out of the way. I'm going to leave that there for you guys. I hope there was something here for you. If there was, please take a moment to press like on this video. It really helps my channel. It does take a lot of work to get these up here. So, of course, I love what I do. So it's, but obviously getting more videos out there for people to see them is exactly what we're aiming for here. So if you wouldn't mind pressing like on the video, I would truly appreciate it. And of course, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. But I hope you have a wonderful November. I hope things settle down a little bit for you and things, are very much looking up energetically anyway. So thank you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.